Alright, so today we're going to go over sling loading. Not the easiest thing to do. I would say by this time you should be pretty good at hovering, and you should know your aircraft pretty well. Rotor controls, you should feel pretty comfortable because it is extremely challenging to do. Now, there are different key bindings that you can do. What I set up, I fly in VR, so if you do it on the monitor, you may do a little bit different. There is external views, external cargo view, I believe. But when I do it in VR, it just screws up the plane. I don't know what the hell it does, but it tilts the camera out, so you're looking out underneath. But when I do it, I don't know if it's a bug, but when I do it, somehow it breaks the rotors and everything goes to shit, so I got to start over. So I don't use that. So what I do instead is I've mapped my external camera view to this view, and then I align it so that I can just see underneath, just to kind of give me a quick reference of what my cargo is doing. So I do something like that. So that's one of my views. The other thing is I have mapped my my doors to be open and closed like that, so I can look underneath, which is pretty cool. And then I have again, I have this camera mapped, and then that button puts me right back to the cockpit view. Now I have those mapped to my mini USB mini buttons, which are located on my flight stick. I'm not sure if you can see them from that top angle. And then on the collective, I've got another it's a mini USB 4 button device, and on that I have the auto hook, I have the cargo hook up, cargo unhook, and let's see, I have, it's not going to show them to me now until I get there. Alright, so I've positioned some cargo over on the other end of the apron right over there. Let me go get them. So first thing we got to do is we got to go to, bring up your radio menu, comms menu, go to parent menu, and then all cargo, and then this is the list of cargoes. Now you'll see all my weights are up no more than 500, a little bit more than 500 on that one. In a Huey, I don't like to carry too much weight, and if you're just starting out, it's really good to have them, you know, kind of not so heavy. When you first put in, if you're in the mission editor and you put in cargo on your mission, it's gonna default like at 2,000 pounds or 2,200 pounds or so, way too heavy. So you got to make sure that you adjust it down until you feel comfortable, because it really does affect how your aircraft flies. And again, if you're new to this, just do them low. Keep them under 500. All right, so I've told this thing that I want to pick up that one. You hear that little radio click, and then what it's going to do is it's going to give you some smoke to indicate where it's at. Well, I know that mine's just down there to the left on the other side of that Chinook and that other apron over there. So I'm going to make my way that way. Let me get all locked in. It's all good. We got to clear to take off. And as you can see, I'm in the Huey, but I fly from the left, from the co-pilot seat or the left seat. That's my preference. All right, so we're going to make our way over. I don't know if it's because I'm left-handed or what, but I just feel way more comfortable. Even when I'm in the pilot seat on the right side, I always put everything off to my left. I don't know if that's just normal for everybody or if that's just me, but like I said, I'm left-handed, so this is comfortable for me, and I like it because I can actually open the door and look over the look out of my aircraft. I'll show you here in a minute. All right, so there's the smoke. There's my cargo. We're making our way over to it. And again, I'm in VR, and I use my controllers as my joysticks, or as my hands, really, and I can grab the collective, and I can grab the cyclic. All right, so there's a couple ways you can do this. So we're going to come down here. We're going to land. You can cheat, or not cheat, but you can make it easy, or you can make it hard. For now, I'm going to show you both. So we're going to land it down. You got to be within range, so let me work my way over it. We're a little stuttering this morning. All right, so I'm going to position myself right about here, and I'm going to put it down. Once you get close, the smoke will clear. Yeah, that guy's going to come on and talk to you. So I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to say hook. And it ought to toss the hook out. See, there goes the hook, and I'm hooked up. There we go. Now from this point I can just take off. So that's landing, telling it to hook on, and then there it is. But that's not the way I want to do it. So I'm going to unhook it. I want to hover over it. See, it tells me now that my cargo's unhooked. Now I'm probably going to have to find, oops, ouch, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to have to find another cargo, and let's just select something else. Where's that one? That's probably the one that I'm on. Let's see. Cancel choosing, and cargo. Come on, Alice. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to get that one. Alright, so let's get up and see if it'll get me. I'm sure that it's talking about this one. Yeah, let's see how we can do this. Let's get over to that. Alright, so I'm going to hover. And see if it's still going. Yeah, it does. Alright, good. Alright, so I'm going to open the door because I think that's way freaking cool in VR. And I'm going to make my way over to it. And he's going to talk me over to it, so I'm going to make my way over to it. It's probably going to auto hook. If it doesn't auto hook, then I'm going to manually do it. Let's see. Alright. So let's hook up.
Back. 10.
Oops, there it is. It's really hard when you look out the window, man. Come on, hook up.
Right. 10.
Not right, to the left. Come on.
Back. 30.
Hook up. Come on, baby. Let's auto hook. It's not going to let me hook that one up because I've already hooked to it and then unhooked it. So it's kind of, it's confused. Let me get out of here. Let me fly it out, and then I'll see if I can fly it back in. And then reselect something. It just didn't let me grab another one, and that one's kind of already been selected and connected to it, so it kind of got screwed up. I don't know if that's an AI bug or something, but well, let's see what's happening now. All right, let's go back to cargoes, cancel choosing. Let's go again. It's probably not going to let me select anything else but that one. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so it's not going to let me pick that up, and there's a bug, so we're just going to start over. Let me jump out of here, and then we'll join you again on the other end. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's what I want to do. All right, guys, so we're back. I had to reset because for some reason, I don't know if it's a bug or what, but once you select something, you don't pick it up. It doesn't let you cancel. I mean, when you go to cancel it out, it doesn't really cancel it out. So that was an example of how to connect if you just settle on the ground. This time we're going to hover over one. And let me do a quick test. There we go, feeling good about it. Let's make our way over to it again. And see, it's not showing me cargo because I'm not close to it. But as I get close to it now, it shows me all cargo. I'm going to select all cargo, and I'm just going to select that one. And you see the red smoke come on? That's telling me that's the one that I'm going to pick up. So I'm going to make my way down. Now on this one, I'm going to hover over it. So you got to be kind of proficient in hovering. And again, I'm flying in VR. Got some crew there that I'll eventually come by and pick up. Now again, when you create this, there's a few missions that are out there that are already built for you for sling practice. The problem is, or what I found is, usually they're on a map that's not really good for VR for me.
Forward.
So I just realized I could create my own on a map that's more VR friendly.
In position.
All right, so we're going to, I'm hooked, all right. So now we're just gonna slowly work our way up. He's gonna talk me through things that's going on.
The line is tight.
All right, so my line is tight. Now I can,
Steady.
all right. Now I can drop this thing anywhere. I've got some things out here that, some ships and a submarine and platforms that I like to practice on. But for now, to make it easy and short, I'm just gonna drop it at the end of the runway right here. know what? I'm going to put it down right next to, right in
The
that
load
lot.
is swinging side to side. 10.
Right in that lot right there. Just so I can show you. Now that one auto hooked. Even though I don't have it engaged, it auto hooked. I don't know why it does that, but it does it every now and then. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick glance
Load
at what
is
it's
hanging
doing.
steady.
That's what it's doing. Alright. I'm going to try to put it down right there in that little center, that the center of all those items there. Now, at this point, you really got to have a good lift in your aircraft. You've got to
The
really
load
know
is
where you're
swinging
at.
side to side. 10.
You got to feel it. So it's slow and steady. Always know that you've got
The load
positive,
is swinging side to side. 10.
effective lift on your rotors. So I'm just going to ease it over, and I'm going to do it with the door open. Oops. I'm going to do it with my doors open.
The load is swinging side to side. 10.
All right, I got you. I'm just going to try to put it down right over here. Now, looking out the door totally screws up your perspective, so something you got to practice. Woo, look at that
The
cargo.
load
It's
is
everywhere.
swinging fore and up.
It's everywhere.
10.
All right. I'm going to kind of just hang right here
The
for a
load
minute.
is swinging fore and up.
I'm just going to hang right here. Let me close that door because
The
it's just
load
really,
is swinging side to side. 10.
it's really screwing me up. All right.
The load is swinging fore and up.
That's what we're doing. Oh, yeah. Swinging by
The
a lot.
load is swinging side to side.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out just
The
a
load
bit.
is swinging fore and up.
I'm gonna get it to kind of.
The load is swinging side to side. 10.
All right, settle down, bro.
The load is
So-
swinging side to side. 30.
Again, you gotta get. So I'm only 30 feet. I don't know how tall these trees are, but I don't have a whole lot of space.
The load is swinging fore and up. 30.
Let's see. Oh
The
yeah.
load is swinging side to side. 10.
All right, I may need to just
The load
pull
is
out
swinging fore and up.
and start over again because it's got some
The load
funk.
is swinging side
Woo.
to
All
side.
right, yeah.
10.
Let me. I'm just gonna
The
back
load
out
is
some.
swinging fore and up. 10.
Just got back out so
The
that
load is swinging side to side. 30.
I can kind of mess up
The
the
load is
pendulum
swinging
effect there.
side to side. 10.
All right, I hear you.
The load is swinging fore and up.
All right, let me wait for it to settle in a bit.
The
Let's
load
see.
is swinging side to side. 10.
Let's
The
go
load
fly.
is swinging fore and up. 10.
Let me just go up here and
The
on,
load
kind
is
of
swinging side to side. 10.
get it to do something
The
else.
load
There we
is
go.
swinging fore and up.
Now it's
10.
settling in.
The load is swinging side to side. 10.
Okay, and again, you always
The
gotta,
load is swinging fore and up.
you always gotta
10.
know you got some good
The
effective
load is
lift.
swinging side to side. 10.
All right,
The load is swinging fore and up.
all right.
10.
Not bad though.
The load is swinging side to side. 10.
Okay, so it's barely swinging.
The load is swinging fore and up.
I can live with
10.
that. See if I can walk it in over here.
The load is swinging side to side. 10.
All right, see what you're doing. Oh yeah, I can put that down. All right. So we're gonna work our way over. Now you see how it got out of whack. It was swinging a lot, so I just said, well, let me go fly this aircraft a bit and get it to do something different. And then the minute I did, it's way better. See how it settled in? All right, so we're gonna come and settle it down. I don't know, anywhere here is good. Now he's gonna start talking to me and tell me I'm so far off the ground. He should. Maybe not. All right.
10. The grip on the
There
ground.
we go. All right,
Really?
and then I'm going to unhook. Oh, hell, it said the cargo crash. And, oh, yeah. All right. I didn't like that one. But it's on the ground. I hit it too hard. And I guess when it crashes, it's going to auto-release. There it is. Yeah, I kind of crashed it. But hey, you know, it's a pretty good landing. So, as you can see, it's pretty challenging, man. But it's a lot of fun. If you like challenges, you know, like to feel like, man, you did something really good, really, really difficult. Yeah, sling loading is difficult, that's for sure. But it's a blast. Once you get it, it's a good thing. And if you just like going up in the air and getting to know the aircraft, man, that's one way of definitely learning the aircraft. So I'm going to make my way back over here and I'm going to land this bad boy. I hope you enjoyed today's quick tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Like, share. I always like to know what you guys are thinking. And again, I fly in VR, so I do it a little bit different. There is a cargo indicator that you can pull up that'll help you. But, you know, I try to fly as realistic as possible. In the real world, pilots don't have a cargo indicator. Now, they may have a camera underneath or something. And that's kind of why I don't feel so bad when I cheat, when I have that one camera that looks underneath when I have that camera. You know, I always try to make everything as realistic as possible because I fly in VR, and it's pretty damn realistic. As you can see, VR is the way to go, man. If you're interested in VR or have never done VR, wow. Take a look, man. Take a chance. It'll change your perspective on flight sims, and I don't think you'll ever go back to monitors again. All right, so I'm going to put it down right about here. Nice and easy. Let's see. That'll work. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Leave me a comment, like, share. And again, this was sling loading. It takes a lot of practice, man, so don't be discouraged at first. As you get better at it, the more you do it, the better you'll get, and you'll start to feel real confident. And before you know it, you'll be putting cargo packets down on top of aircraft carriers and on ships and on platforms and on the ground. You know, challenge yourself. All right, guys, we'll see you.